we go. I feel like that was somehow appropriate.
Darcy? Darcy? Hello?
Yes.
I forgot I had this.
Yes, I'm here, Doctor. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
Ah. You're still... Well. Where are you?
The Oasis. Oh, we were here before. What happened to us? I just read something I wrote. There's a spirit. A glowing spirit. I've seen her.
I will explain it all, Darcy. Come to the village. We have lit a beacon in the tower. Look for the smoke.
Thank you. Thank you. Doctor, you talked about my blackouts. I have these marks on my skin, and I keep losing control. You gave me a medicine.
No.
What's wrong with me?
I do not know for certain. We need diagnostic implements, reference books, civilization. Remember, Darcy, control yourself. Avoid fear. Avoid anger at all costs. I have to go. Yasmin, she needs me.
Doctor? Doctor! Shit.
Avoid fear and avoid anger. Yet I don't think he's a villain. I think he knows far more than what he's trying to let on.
There's the smoke.
You fucking kidding me? That's so far away.
It can't be far. Oh, little one. A village. People. A way home. Paris. You love Paris. We'll go walking in the Luxembourg Gardens. I'll show you where Alice used to play.
Yeah, Alice
Be
is fucking
okay,
dead.
little one. Please be okay.
Alrighty. Great.
When we get to the village, you can meet the doctor. And Yasmin. She's from Algiers. She's nice. And we'll figure out what's wrong with me. All will
The
be
baby. The baby.
All will be well.
The baby. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's not gonna be anyone at the fucking village, is there?
I really don't like this. No. Not now. Not now. Fuck. No. No.
Oh my god, no. Oh no. The Dark World.
Christ! We were so close! What the hell is this place now?
I don't think Earth claimed me.
Mother Mary, not again.
Reverse Deus Ex Machina is pretty fitting. Those buildings over there look oddly human-like.
Thank God there you are, little one.
Explain what? The oddly human-like buildings or the reverse Deus Ex Machina? So, what a regular Deus Ex Machina is when literal gods back in the day would come in and save the day. They would literally change fate. The hero's about to lose, gods would step in and grant them a boon or whatever, and that turns the tide entirely. Today it basically means any utter fucking coincidence that ends up saving somebody. So, like, say, if you're dying in the middle of a desert and somebody comes by and picks you up, that can be considered Deus Ex Machina. It's typically reserved for, like, the climax of films and whatnot. A reverse Deus Ex Machina is pretty much what just happened. Literally, whatever this evil fucking place is said, no, we're not letting you have a happy ending, and stole us from the mortal world. I almost said...
Either the well was very deep, or she fell very slowly, for she had plenty of time as she went down to look about her, and to wonder what was going to happen next.
Aww. I almost called what we were in a temple, but there was something that didn't feel right about calling it that. It also looked like... not even that. Like...
Every step we take, it feels like we're further from home. There must be a way back.
Yeah, it does kind of feel more like we're in a tomb. I can't read that.
I've seen that before somewhere. The woman from the oasis. What the hell?
Under the sign of Renew, on the fourth rise at the eighth calling, I Atharu make this record. As Tamaku directs, I have compared the most ancient of our records of the Empress's malady with the newly taken samples. In the earliest of samples, Tamaku was correct. The nutritive flow to both organs of generativity were intact, albeit reduced, and therefore they would have been functional before the spinal repair. However, since the influx of vitae, the organs are now entirely withered. Why has the substance not reconstructed them? Did the degeneratively malady affect them permanently before the treatment began? I've asked whether I should prepare a report for the Empress, but Tamaku informs me that this is unnecessary. It is, of course, merely of alchemical interest, no matter for concern, for she is eternal, in her name. Sign of Ranu, third rise, at the first calling, I, Athanu, make this record. Have completed the comparison of the samples from the entrance to the bones of her mother, blessed Atu. It's clear now that both carried the sickness, although it did not manifest in the forebears. While vitae is powerful enough to rebind bone and sinew without repeated application, the health again deteriorates. Single dose is no cure. It merely drives the decay back for a time. Tamaku orders that I test repeated application quantities, insertion points, timings in her name. And that's just corrupted.
I find myself again confined. A day should not matter, but each day feels like waste. There is so much to do. Tamaku tells me that now, with Vitae, I have forever. But the people who depend on me do not. There is always something. Invasion, rivalry, sickness, penury. I have my duty. Perhaps I should end these sessions. Now they've found a way to stabilize the disease. I should be ecstatic. I should accept my fate and move on. It is such a faint hope that they can find any way to heal me. That they can find any way to grant my dearest wish.
Now you are eternal, says Tamaku. Now you need no heir.
None of them understand. This is not about politics or securing a future. This is not for the Empire. This is for me. Just for me.
Well then. Oh. Ilander, Septarch of the Enkindled Fortress. Holy fucking holy fuck. This is like less evil Necrons, but still evil. The Enkindled Fortress has such a fucking ring to it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Anyway. Has dispatched messengers to the Outer Isles under the guise of a trade mission. Despite our previous warning, it is my recommendation that we relocate 3/5 of the 2nd Regiment to the Isles immediately. On the matter of the harvested stock, yeah, see, still evil. It has been suggested that with the new chamber development, the need for such stock will diminish. I believe that is short-sighted. This new capacity surely means that we are at liberty to increase the number of factories. With that, we can vastly increase our defense capability, as well as increase standard of living across the Empire. The new expertise is a gift. We would be wise to make use of it. Instruct me, Great Empress, and I will inform the Council of your decision. In your name, Eternal. Nah, it's still pretty much Necron stuff. So, this is absolutely not Temaku, as Temaku has a very distinct way of signing himself. No, that might be Temaku. This is Atharu. So, in her name, and then... in your name, Eternal. Interesting. Fuck. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Another rift. That could be our way out.
What is this?
It feels like it's waking up.
Under the sign of Idu, on the first rise at the 8th calling, I, Kida, make this record. The configuration of the new test gate has been delayed by a failure in the subsidiary node, Mahira. You must complete it on the next rise as you've been prepared. Place the orb in the center, select the focusing symbols for this alignment, and insert 2 full cells of Vitae. Remember Timicu's lesson, master the orb. It is your focus and discipline that will open the portal and allow objects to be sent through. So, okay.
What the hell is this?
There was a white sun at the great gate. It tore the air and the land. A corruption of living flesh crawls from the hole in the world and turns all to ash and rust. The control stones have turned against my kindred, shaping them into floating wraiths of nightmare. The city falls. I am to blame.
Well then.
My companions took my formula, some to use it to destroy the Vitae at the gate, others to infect the Vitae pipelines and end the suffering. The gate has indeed fallen, but catastrophically, unleashing energies beyond belief. Still the factories scream. We have failed in the worst of ways. It is my duty to stay at my post, to see if I can find means to end it. I have no choice but to use the Vitae. An ocean holds the great Empress to life, so a meager portion will suffice for me. If any find this record, know that I was the traitor Kita, alchemist, apprentice to Tamaku. Forgive us our folly.
Well then.
Tamaku's early experiments with the orbs summoned an entity, a creature, that scarred the world with its passing and wreaked utter destruction. The scar took the form of living, pulsating flesh. I have studied the orb, and I now know why the scars appear. I believe I can make use of the same perturbation to achieve our own ends.
I'm out of light.
It has taken me many, many rises in the gaps between my work for Tamako, but finally it is done. I have a formula which is in sympathy with the pulse of the orb. I can provoke the symptoms of the red flesh, and with it will come destruction, channeled through the Vitae network. This might be the answer we seek.
Be right back.